Mashrafi Mortuza now will be hoping that he just can contain the runs. They've got the early wickets. They need to just ensure that the batsmen are not given any freebies. Just tight and accurate. Well, that's played straight, but it's going to go straight to the fielder. One of the couple in the deep.
Yeah, it's good to have the long off out rather than long on, because Mashrafi's inclination to the left-hander would be to try and pitch it up on the off stump. And now Shakib Al-Hassani is on strike. Third man goes out. And so is square leg, mid-off inside the circle. 2 balls to go in the over.
It's been a good over for the Dhaka Dynamites. 10 runs already from it after the sluggish start, losing 2 wickets early on in the 2 overs. Shakib on strike. Trying to be cheeky, not succeeding. They go through for what should be signaled as a leg by. It's all legs, isn't it? Trying a little bit of football there, rather careless, has cost them an extra run.
Well, Dhaka wouldn't be complaining. Brendan McCullum was the man who was really looking to try and find a goal there. Maybe there was a feather. That's why there was no signal of a leg by. But Shakib Al-Hasan didn't have the pace to deal with it. Mashrafi Mortuza deliberately bowling it slow.
Dhaka Dynamites batters want to finish this over on a high. Already 12 runs from this over. A boundary would come in very handy. Give them a semblance of an opportunity. Just catch up with the asking run rate. Mashrafi Mortuza again just changing his speed, just bringing in the deep square leg fielder to a deep fine leg position for the left-hander. Misses it. Big swipe at that one. Misses it completely. 3 overs done, 13 for 2. Fans of Dhaka Dynamites there.
Yes, that's true. That shot again looking to undercut it. And that ball just stood up. It was just sliding down the leg side. And as I said, Evan Lewis is a player that can stand up for Dhaka and can play the type of innings that could get them close to this target.
3,522 meters. He's gone 3.5 kilometers with his sixes, hasn't he? It goes again. Now that's up in the air. Here's an opportunity for a fielder coming around. And catching at the couple.
Out.
Mashrafi Mortuza just got to perfection there. And isn't he elated? Absolutely marvelous catch.
This could be the catch that turns the game. I'm sure, because Mashrafi Mortuza really timed it brilliantly. Watched it. Take a look at it. It's a fair distance he's got to run. It was high, and it's never an easy catch when it's falling over your shoulder. I can tell you that was a brilliant catch, outstanding catch. The danger man goes for 15, it's 19 for 3.
আলোকিত করছে সারা বাংলাদেশের অগণিত সম্ভাবনাকে। আলোর এই সীমানা ছাড়ানো জার্নিতে প্রতিটি মানুষের সাথে আছে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক গ্রামীণ ফোন।
নেট শেষ, এখন কি করব?
চাচার মতো এয়ারটেল টংও জানে তোর কি দরকার।
এখন *999# ডায়াল করে এয়ারটেল টং থেকে জেনে নাও তোমার স্পেশাল ইন্টারনেট অফার সহ আরো অনেক অফার। এয়ারটেল।
F5. Capture the real you.
Weather coat antidote long life আছে nano additives.
But Shakib Al-Hasan is on strike. He swivels round and the fielders does well. Well, the agility they're showing and their catching and the fielding has been absolutely marvelous. Look at this catch. Even Lewis trying to swing it around, got the thicker part of the bat. Look at the judgment coming over his shoulders. Mashrafi Mortuza, superlative catch that. Brilliantly done.
That is an outstanding catch, Shamim. I can tell you that that can turn out to be a match-winning catch. Besides the fact that it was a brilliant catch, he has just turned out to be a huge factor because Lois was looking dangerous.
Now, what do the Dhaka Dynamite's batsmen do? They've got Pollard there who can really take your bowling apart. Lost 3 wickets and we're only into the 4th over of the game. What a turnaround. What a magnificent performance we saw with the bat earlier on, and now the bowlers coming and joining the party for the Rangpur Riders. Tuck away for a single. Just the feel of bat on ball early on. I'm sure, Roshan, sooner than later, it's going to be swinging from the hips.
Yes, they will have to swing, but I think they will first want a solid base. They will want to be solid. They will want to feel reasonably comfortable. They'll be telling themselves maybe 120 runs in the last 10 overs is possible. But you need to first ensure that you've got something solid. Can they get to 80 in the first 10? That's the question.
To wait and see. You don't want to lose any wickets. You still need to carry on. Swung it round, captured is the call, it's going away, it's going to go over. The fielders just hold up. Oh, did he manage to hold it in? I think he did just feel that it might have gone for 4 runs. They're going to check that.
I think that has to be a 4. I get the feeling that he dived with the ball just touching. Let's see. Yes, I think it just touched the ropes. Good effort. Good effort. That's the kind of effort that will keep the fielders really encouraged, throwing himself around, not just giving it up, not giving up at all, fighting to the end.
Shakib waits on that one. He just gives the ball a little bit more air. And that completes over number 4. It's 25 for 3.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম বাবা, বিয়েটা করেই ফেললাম, দোয়া করবেন।
তুমি দেখছি এক্সট্রা রোমান্টিক হয়ে গেছো।
একটু এক্সট্রা পাওয়া সবসময় আনন্দের। *123*75# ডায়াল করে যে কোনো মূল অ্যাকাউন্ট রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন এক্সট্রা ব্যালেন্স। রবি
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না।
নে, তুইও নে।
মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যে লবণে মাথা খোলে।
2টি মেন্টাস অরেঞ্জ কিনলেই 1টি স্পিন টস ফ্রি। হাউ মেন্টাস, ঘুরাও স্পিন টস।
লা 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 লাইফ বয় দিনে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। No money for music.
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস। মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
যার ওয়েদার কোড অ্যান্টিডট লং লাইফে আছে ন্যানো অ্যাডিটিভস, যা দেয়ালের মাইক্রোপ্রশ্ন পূরণ করে। ফলে আপনার বাড়ি থাকে ধুলো ময়লা থেকে সুরক্ষিত বছরের পর বছর।
নতুন কুরকুরে আমেরিকান স্টাইল ক্রিম এন্ড অনিয়ন, চিজ, ক্রিম আর অনিয়নের এমনই।
That one keeps quite low, and Gautam Bimani's got somebody. Let's go and join him.
Yes, I've down at a very important spot in the field. One, of course, we've got the trophy behind us, and I'm delighted to have the president himself, Mr. Nazmul Hassan, with us. Thank you so much for joining us. What an end to a wonderful tournament we are witnessing.
Yes, I'm glad you can see the crowd. I mean, throughout this tournament, whether it was in Chittagong or Sylhet or Dhaka, the crowd was unbelievable. So I think they have seen one of the best possible innings from the world best, like Chris Gale, McCullum, all of them play so well. I'm happy if the crowd is happy. I think they are happy.
Well, I think all of us watching the crowds are happy. It was my first time to Sylhet, and we were so taken aback with the wonderful facilities, the stadium, and the people of Bangladesh supporting the game.
Yes, Bangladesh cricket is, I mean, the only sport in Bangladesh which can unite the entire nation. It's a great passion. I mean, cricket is, and the way it is going forward, I think that Bangladesh has a very good chance.
Now, of course, today we've seen the likes of Chris Gale and everything, but the one thing we've noticed throughout the tournament is the young Bangladeshi players who have really shown what they are made of to the world.
Yes, I mean, this is the first time we are playing with so many great players and from around the world. And competing with those great players, even the young ones, we have seen Afif, we have seen Shanto, we have seen so many of them. And it's a great experience for our Bangladeshi boys as well.
Yes, they did well in the Asia Cup. They're looking forward to the World Cup. And on a stage like this, to rub shoulders with the likes of Chris Gayle, yes, he's a bit taller, but will be so good for them.
Yes, of course. I think they have had a lot of experience playing with these world-class players, and it's even facing balls like Student Narayan.
Right as the president says that, another wicket falls. The big man, Kyron Pollard, and look at another big man there, Tom Moody. He is absolutely delighted. Rubel picks up a wicket, and it was bit short. Pollard went for the hook, and he went straight down the throat of who else but Christopher Henry Gayle. The Dhaka Dynamites are deeper in the mire at 29 for 4. Pollard goes for 5.
আমি স্থির লক্ষ্য মানুষের আমি ইতিহাস এবং স্বপ্নের কথা বলছি আমি কিংবদন্তির কথা বলছি আমি আমার কথা বলছি আমাদের কথা বলছি মোবাইলে বিজয় ইতিহাস অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন আর স্ক্যান করে দেখুন 7টি নোটে আমাদের 7টি গৌরবের ইতিহাস রবি
এত ইনজুরি খেলা তো পাবে না খেলার তো খেলা ল্যাংড়াই বল করা
পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ এক ক্যাশ নিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই আর 2 কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 ময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয় লাইফ বয়
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না
নে তুইও নে
মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট যে লবণে মাথা খোলে
এখানে ঘুরছে সেখানে ঘুরছে রে ঘুরছে রে ঘুরছে এখানে ঘুরছে
ঘুরাবে সবাই কারণ 2টি মেন্টস অরেঞ্জ কিনলেই একটি স্পিনটস ফ্রি খাও মেন্টস ঘুরাও স্পিনটস
মেন্টসকে না বলে কে
নেট শেষ এখন কি করব
One of the young stars of the tournament. I have to ask you, we talk about Mashrafi being an inspirational leader, but when all these players look up to you, match after match, you're coming and watching them, turning up with that smile of yours, I think they need a good leader and they've got it to you.
Thank you, thank you. Actually, the best part, you know, of this tournament is, you see, the 4 semi-finalists, all the good teams were there, and we had Tamim, we had Saqib, we have Riyad, and we had Mashrafi, and all of them are great captains. I mean, capable of being captain. So,
yes, much needed boundary for the Dhaka Dynamites. Time for me to say a huge thank you to the president. Keep this going. We're looking forward to more in the BPL.
okay, thank you.
Yes, for Dhaka right now, it's 33 for 4.
আমি স্থির লক্ষ্য মানুষের সশস্ত্র অভ্যুত্থানের কথা বলছি আমি ইতিহাস এবং স্বপ্নের কথা বলছি আমি কিংবদন্তির কথা বলছি আমি আমার কথা বলছি আমাদের কথা বলছি মোবাইলে বিজয় ইতিহাস অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন আর স্ক্যান করে দেখুন 7টি নোটে আমাদের 7টি গৌরবের ইতিহাস রবি
নতুন কুরকুরে আমেরিকান স্টাইল ক্রিম এন্ড অনিয়ন চিজ ক্রিম আর অনিয়নের এমনই কম্বিনেশন যা দারুণ স্বাদে সবাই হয় আপন
তাহলে সোমবার
আমার ভাগ্নির জন্য রোববারই হয়ে যাবে
কুরকুরে খাও ফ্যামিলি বানাও
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে
ঠিক তাই ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আতিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 ময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয় লাইফ বয়
It will have to be monumental innings to try and steer his team anywhere near safer waters and closer to victory in this game. This is the wicket. We were talking about Rubel Hussain getting early wickets in his spells and important ones. And how important is that? We know how dangerous Pollard can be, and you can see the celebration. He knows how important that wicket is too.
Yes, a very pumped up Rubel Hussain, but having 34 for 4, 5 overs, one may think that it's a foregone conclusion. Don't forget Shahid Afridi. Shahid Afridi obviously has seen better days, and we have seen the kind of innings that he's capable of playing, a game changer during his days, and you never write off someone like Shahid Afridi.
No, you don't. Quality player. He's got great numbers in this format of the game. Lots of experience. 200 plus matches. But with all that said, still very tall order. Gives himself some room. Good shot. Nobody behind square on the leg side, and gets a very, very welcome boundary.
They have to score these odd boundaries and sixes, and obviously never to see making room, moving out towards the off stump, playing that squarish on the leg side for four.
It's just 8 from 3. 2 boundaries, 1 in the last over. Last ball of the last over hit over mid-on to Ruben Hussain. You can see he's busy. He realizes that they can't let that rate get too far ahead of them. At the same time, they've also lost wickets. He's certainly been busy since he got to the crease. Down the wicket. There's a man back, but he's not back far enough. Brilliant shot from Jawarul, down the ground, chances his arm and gets a boundary.
4 and a 6 here. He comes down the wicket and hits him over the top, over long on for a good looking 6. Jawarul, that's 117 kilometers per hour bat speed. And hits him over square leg. That's another 4 for Jawarul. 3 consecutive boundaries, 1 a 6 in the last delivery.
Yeah, well, he's getting on with the business. You were saying it's not a foregone conclusion. You were talking about Shahid Afridi, but before he's had a chance to show us what he can do, Jawarul showing us what he can do. Got inside the line again and picked that up. Forces a slight change in the field. That man who was in front of square on the boundary has now gone back to a deep square position. The man who was at square leg now goes to mid-wicket. So his enterprise in cricket has forced a change in the field. Ghazi under pressure.
Comes down the wicket and plays it through mid-wicket for a single. It's a lovely crowd, a huge crowd. It's a final, a perfect day for finals. A lovely weather here, and both teams looking forward to making it a fantastic match. Dhaka obviously have the job cut out. There's Shohar Ghazi in the power play.
And he'll get another boundary. So a good over it is. 20 runs from it. 53 for 4.
সারা বাংলাদেশের অগণিত সম্ভাবনাকে আলোর সীমানা ছাড়ানো জার্নিতে প্রতিটি মানুষের সাথে আছে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক গ্রামীণ ফোন।
ঘুরাবে সবাই, কারণ 2টি মেন্টস অরেঞ্জ কিনলে 1টি স্পিন টস ফ্রি। হাউ মেন্টস, ঘুরাও স্পিন টস।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা। নরমালি প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ান রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস। মেরিডিয়ান চিপস এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট। শোন, চাচের মতো এয়ারটেল টংও জানে তো। এখন স্টার 999 হ্যাশ ডায়াল করে এয়ারটেল টং থেকে জেনে নাও তোমার স্পেশাল ইন্টারনেট অফার সহ আরো অনেক অফার। এয়ারটেল
বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র ইলেকট্রিক আর্ক ফার্নেসে পরিশোধনের পর
তৈরি হয় সহনীয় স্টিল ন্যানো অ্যাডিটিভস যা দেয়ালের মাইক্রোপোর্সকে পূরণ করে ফলে আপনার বাড়ি থেকে ধুলো ময়লা থেকে সুরক্ষিত বছরের পর বছর।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। No money for music.
দুটি মেন্টাস অরেঞ্জ কিনলেই একটি স্পিনটস ফ্রি। খাও মেন্টাস, ঘুরাও স্পিনটস।
জিবি করে আমার কোনো লাভ নেই। ওয়াইফাই লাগাইতে। এটা বহুত পেয়ে। Audio call, video call.
There's that slow ball. They take the quick single. Picks up, throws down the stumps. Great energies. So that was good running. Ja Rule was safe and sound.
किसी डाउनलोड कर ले ये है ना
very comfortable with the thought that
किसी नहीं से ना
rotate the strike. He'll take those singles because it's very important that even on these kind of situations you do not overlook possible singles if you can take it.
Very, very important. You've got to make sure that you do these singles in between the boundaries. That last over of 20 though has brought that rate down. It got pretty high up towards 12. It's 11.06 now. The original rate was 10.35, so they're doing okay in terms of the run rate. The problem for the Dhaka Dynamites is that they've lost wickets. They've lost 4 of them inside that power play. That is what will be the Achilles heel for them at the moment. However, these two have shown that they can put together a partnership. Already 25 from 9. We know how well they both can play. So if they can stick around, try and keep that rate to a minimum. Give an opportunity later on in the innings. They do have some men later who can strike the ball well.
Shakib works it out on the leg side for a single. Yes, and with Shakib Hassan there. With Shakib Hassan there, he is going to keep the strike rotating, and he can also go for the big hits. That's the advantage of having a player like him there.
There's that back of the hand. He's got so many wickets in this BPL. What it also does is there's no pace on the ball whatsoever. He gets it to come back off the seam as well. So very difficult for the batsman. He's got to make the momentum to get the ball to go off the bat.
Jorul comes forward, takes an easy single there. The odd boundary, the odd sixer, that is what we expect from these batsmen, because it's not just going to be the singles. Even though you've got to keep the singles going, the scoreboard moving, but you've got to look for the odd boundary as well.
Yeah, lots on this man's shoulders. Struck over extra cover. Nobody back on that boundary and gets 4. That's a good shot. Hasn't changed the expression on the coach's face. But a good shot nonetheless.
There we go. He makes room and very comfortably plays that over the covers, over the cover for 4. That's what we want Shakib to do. There we see Afridi coming in next to Sunil Narayan. You know, I thought if they had opened with Sunil Narayan, we've seen the kind of batting he can do early on.
I was surprised myself that Sunil Narayan didn't open. A couple of times he has. He's done extremely well. Got a 70 earlier on in the tournament. Down the ground and another 6. While he's taking control, the captain, slightly overpitched, 544 sixes in the tournament now. But what's more important is that the captain is taking responsibility for his team. Beautiful shot, check drive straight back over the bowler's head, and another welcome 6. 123 Ks off the bat. And the more of these they can get, the better. Slow ball, again, cut away. Just a single to end the 7th, 14 from it, 67 for 4.
ভ্যাসলিন জেলি খুব সাধারণ কিছু, কিন্তু তৈরি করতে পারে অসাধারণ সব গল্প। কিভাবে জানতে হলে যোগ দিন আমার সাথে ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্টে। শুষ্ক ত্বক বা ঠোঁট ফাটা আমাদের জন্য খুবই সাধারণ, কিন্তু সুবিধাবঞ্চিত মানুষের জন্য এমন সমস্যাই হতে পারে ভয়াবহ। তাই ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্ট ওদের ত্বকের সুস্থতায় সাহায্য করবে। বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ভ্যাসলিন। এভাবেই তৈরি হবে সাধারণ জারের অসাধারণ সব গল্প।
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না।
নে, তুইও নে।
মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যে লবণে মাথা খুলে।
নেট শেষ, এখন কি করব?
চাচার মতো এয়ারটেল টংও জানে তোর কি দরকার।
এখন স্টার 999 হ্যাশ ডায়াল করে এয়ারটেল টং থেকে জেনে নাও তোমার স্পেশাল ইন্টারনেট অফার সহ আরো অনেক অফার। এয়ারটেল।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
লাইফ বয় দিনে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
খোলা পরিবেশে মুরগির পিছনে ছুটাছুটি করলে কি রিয়েল চিকেনের মজা পাওয়া যায়?
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস, মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
Short, that'll be called wide. Not a good start from him. Disappointed. He was influential yesterday in the victory. Bowled well towards the end of the innings. Good wide Yorkers, just didn't allow the low order batsman for Camilla to get the balls away. That's his 20 over career. 87 wickets he's got. Decent economy, just above 8.
Saqib pulls it, doesn't exactly connect, but takes a single. Tino, 69 for 4, 7 overs. They're not too far behind the asking rate, the run rate. Of course, you go back to that old cliche, the match is never over till the last ball is bowled. They are trying to make a match of it. They're not exactly worked up. Dhaka need 738 from 77 balls, which is gettable. As I said, they're not worked up, but they're trying to work out as to how to make the best out of this situation.
Yep, the AK's BPL 2017, a total sports marketing production for the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Ishtiaq, I have to agree with you. They brought that rate down, these two. It was just above 11 when they came together. It's now 10.75. Yes, it's gone up from the original 10.35, but they are keeping it well within range. Gautam Bimani's been a very busy man this evening. Gautam, who have you got?
Well, I can tell you I've got a couple of gentlemen who've been about 10 times more busy than I've been in this tournament, making sure that it's as much of a success as it is. I've got the Member Secretary of the Governing Council, Dr. Mullik. You have to be satisfied looking at the crowds, looking at the overall tournament.
Absolutely. You see, when we start the tournament from Sylhet to Chittagong, then Dhaka, everywhere there is a almost huge crowd in the stadium. Couple of days, we have to feel the pressure so high that we have to close the gate before the game starts. Today it is a full house stadium, electrifying atmosphere, and I must thank the crowd and the spectators who have supported this tournament.
And we are down to the last 2 teams, but you have to say that the 5 teams who are not here have also fought so well, given us so much entertainment. Overall, it's been a success.
Absolutely. It is a very competitive tournament. Still, in the last match, in the group matches, no one was sure. 5 teams are competing for the semi-finals, and 2 also competed just 2-3 match earlier. So very competitive. Tournament. I must thank the franchisee owners, players, and their supporting staff.
We chatted with you the other day, but the crowds that have come today, even bigger than the other day, and it's just, I think, a reflection on what the BPL in 2017 is about.
Since this is a final match, we were expecting that it will be a full crowd.
Really, if you have a look at it, I mean, in terms of the people who have performed, I think sometimes when Chris Gayle bats, the crowd brings the best out in him.
Well, you will observe one thing, the crowd is supporting whoever is playing best. Who is playing good, the crowd is supporting them.
That's really been the good thing. There is, of course, loyalty to your areas, to Rangpur, to Kumila. But at the end of the day, I think what I've found in Bangladesh is they appreciate good cricket. Yes, they'll be disappointed. Today, Dhaka will be a little disappointed at the moment, but you support good cricket.
Exactly. The spectator public here, they also want that a good cricket. And we, from the BPL governing committee, I'll tell you that we are very happy that we started well and we are ending well.
Now, the other day I asked about the future of this wonderful tournament. Now, when you have such a big act to live up to and it's done so well, it makes your job a little bit harder.
Well, we are a team. He gives the most of the time in this organizing everything. I must thank him for that because he does a lot for this tournament.
The rest of the world better watch out.
As you know, we have a couple of players from the BPL. Last year we got Miraj, Mustafiz also. So we are hoping that this year also we have some new talents like Rahi bowling well, Ronnie bowling well. There is a guy called Zakir, Ariful. We have new talents. It's a platform where young talents can show their performance and selectors can have a look on them.
And I'm just going to come to you. The trophy is right behind you. The two captains out there have been the real talismans of Bangladesh cricket. Mashrafi's held it 3 times. Shakib's held it once. The trophy is not going to change hands, but no matter what, it's going to be in some big hands today.
Yeah, that's definitely we think so. It will be in Mashrafi's hand now. But
I know you have to be neutral. But at the moment, slightly ahead for Mashrafi.
The BPL side, I'll say all of us are neutral. We want a good cricket. We want a good match. Public will enjoy it. That's all we want.
And I think to sum up overall, he said you want a good match, not only the final, but overall you've had a wonderful tournament from the young players and all the big marquee names have come and performed.
Yeah, absolutely. You know that after IPL, BPL is the most sought tournament in the world. We have now telecasting it to 120 countries. If you see our crowd, they are coming and supporting us. We have a lot of good foreign players, local players are performing. So it makes us happy as a governing council and the PCB. We are very happy that it's going very well.
Well, right on cue, Dhaka now fall even further. Shakib Al Hasan, he may not quite have his hands on that trophy as the match stands now because the new test captain of Bangladesh has been dismissed by Nazmul Islam Oppu. The Cobra is spitting here at the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium. Have a look at the celebration. There it is. And the Dhaka Dynamites now 71 for 5, and it's quickly time for the Boshundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
Celebrations. Why not? This is the final. They're enjoying themselves in the middle. Dhaka Dynamites need 136 from 70 deliveries. Required run rate has now gone up. It's 11.6. It started with 10.35. It was above 10 right from the start when they came onto the bat for the chase.
Yes, boy, lovely ball
Support from the keeper. It's been difficult. Managed to score runs at a decent rate. 8.35 is the run rate at the moment. But the problem for Dhaka is that they've lost too many wickets. Shy at the stance on the non-striker. A bit of a turn on that occasion from Nazmul Islam. They have Jarul Islam who's batting well, 21 of just 12. Something has just come on. Somebody needs to go into that frame of mind. And he is yet to come. Shahid Afridi is still waiting in the dugout. Would you have seen him bat a little bit up the order? Narayan also have not come on to bat.
Yeah, I certainly thought Narayan would be at the top of the innings, and he's had a couple of opportunities and he's used them well today. In one innings he got 76 of those 14 deliveries. I was surprised not to see him come in early. Giving them a quick fast start.
Yeah, don't forget that
Rangpur Riders scored 143 in the last 10 overs. After 9, it's 73 for 5.
Congratulations.
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের চেয়ে উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন, থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
লা 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 লাইফ বয় দিনে 5 সময় জীবনদের ধুয়ে নিয়ে অসুবিধা নেই কোনো ভয়।
কই
দুটি মেন্টাস অরেঞ্জ কিনলেই একটি স্পিন্টস ফ্রি। হাউ মেন্টাস ঘুরাও স্পিন্টস।
দোকানে দেখো না, এই যে দোকানে দেখো না।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম বাবা, বিয়েটা করেই ফেললাম, দোয়া করবেন।
রে কই গেলি তোরা? হ্যালো
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স। খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা। সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস, মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
টং শোন, চাচার মতো এয়ারটেল টংও জানে তোর কি
এখন স্টার 999 হ্যাশ ডায়াল করে এয়ারটেল টং থেকে জেনে নাও তোমার স্পেশাল ইন্টারনেট অফার সহ আরো অনেক অফার। এয়ারটেল
জেনারেটর কোড অ্যান্টিডট লং লাইফে আছে ন্যানো অ্যাডিটিভস, যা দেয়ালের করে, ফলে আপনার বাড়ি থাকে।
হ্যাঁ এই হ্যালো এই আরে যা কাল দিনে কথা কমু আনে তোকে লাগে, ঠিক আছে? দেখমু আনে তোরা কেটা কেমন আছো, ঠিক আছে? খেলা তো শেষ, আউট হয়ে গেল তো খেলা শেষ।
তো আপনারা গেলে মতন একবার খেলা উঠলে তখন দেখতাম।
তাহলে 100 উপরে করতে হবে, জরুরি আছে। আফ্রিদি একটা করছে একবার 132 রান পয়সা জায়গা আলে তুই দিস, কিছু করার নাই।
62 বল 131, হাইট দেখুন 100। সবার উপর উইকেট সাকিব আল হাসান 22 উইকেট, ভাইরি 18 রানে, তাও আবার ইয়ে আছে আবু জাহিদ রাই, সাইফুদ্দিন আছে, এরপরে কুমিল্লার, এরপরে হাসান আলী কুমিল্লার, তাও 5 নম্বরে আছে আবু হেদার রনি, সাকিব 1 উইকেটে।
কি এক রান লাগে আবার শেষ।
That's why it's so important to include youngsters, making sure that the youngsters also take part in this tournament. Absolutely brilliant. He's left it away and it's gone to the boundary. They need more than 6s in there regularly. After 10, it's 81 for 6.
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
লাইফ বয় দিনে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিয়ে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
নতুন কুরকুরে আমেরিকান স্টাইল ক্রিম এন্ড অনিয়ন, চিজ, ক্রিম আর অনিয়নের এমনই কম্বিনেশন যা দারুণ স্বাদে সবাই হয় আপন।
তাহলে সোমবার
আমার ভাগ্নির জন্য রোববারই হয়ে যাবে।
কুরকুরে খাও, ফ্যামিলি বানাও।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ
Tournament, and he started off very well in Sylhet and it continued in Chittagong and Dhaka.
Yes, right on cue. Another one of those massive sixes we are seeing here. Afridi, of course, is batting at the AKS end of the ground, and he's hit a huge six. Yes, not just to hear your name so often mentioned, but all these wonderful perimeter boards that are so high-tech. That must be pleasing for you.
Yeah, this has been the innovation of this year. The addition of new LED perimeter board has been very good. It has really emphasized the branding in the stadium, and we are very happy about its performance.
Of course, whenever we watch the telecast and viewers around the world watch it, it's so important in T20 cricket to see the ball tracking through Hawkeye, and they never miss your branding through that. Great innovation.
Yeah, I think in all the international tournament we see that the Hawkeye and the other technology that is available that has added a lot to the tournament, and we think BPL being one of the major tournaments should be part of that, and we are very happy to brand that for our brands.
And just as you say that, that's been hit up in the air by Shahid Afridi, and he has to depart. Dhaka in even more trouble now. Have a look at the Rangpur dugout there. Nazmul Islam Oppu strikes again, and we'll see the familiar celebration in a moment. The big man, Afridi, goes for just 8. Rubel takes the catch, and it's 87 for 7.
Congratulations.
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের ঠিক উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন, থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
লাইফ বয় দিনে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিয়ে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
ভাবনা থেকেই ভালো কাজের শুরু। অ্যান্টিঅক্সিডেন্ট ও ফ্লেভোনয়েড সমৃদ্ধ এক অসাধারণ ব্লেন্ডের ফ্রেশ প্রিমিয়াম টি খুলে দেয় ভাবনার দুয়ার।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now, exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য।
Strike. Johorul will be on strike because the batsman crossed. I'm still with Mr. Naushad Chaudhary from AKS. Again, looking at the crowds, looking at everything, we're hoping that it'll continue to be the AKS BPL come 2018.
Let's see. I think we have sponsored the tournament for 2 successive years. The tournament is growing bigger and bigger, and we will continue to be interested in that. Let's see what happens.
Thank you so much for your time, and good luck with what's left of this year's tournament, because, well, I won't say who's going to win right now, but again, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you. May the best team win.
That was Mark. Team manager of AK Steel, one of the major sponsors. Johorul struggling. 11 gone, 87 for 7.
লাক্স, জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
নতুন কুরকুরে আমেরিকান স্টাইল ক্রিম এন্ড অনিয়ন। চিজ, ক্রিম আর অনিয়নের এমনই কম্বিনেশন যা দারুণ স্বাদে সবাই হয় আপন।
তাহলে সোমবার
আমার ভাগ্নির জন্য রোববারই হয়ে যাবে।
কুরকুরে খাও, ফ্যামিলি বানাও।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now, exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। No money for music.
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না।
নে, তুইও নে।
মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যে লবণে মাথা খোলে। কি হচ্ছে সব? চাইলেও লিখবেন, না চাইলেও লিখবেন, ম্যাটাডোর বল।
Struck away firmly. Man back on the cow corner boundary. Just be the one run. 88 for 7 they've been reduced to the Dhaka Dynamites. And it's been a disappointing evening for those Dhaka Dynamites fans. Won the toss, decided to bowl first. And once again it was the Chris Gale show, supported by Brendan McCullum, getting past 200. Nobody's chased even 190 in this tournament. Once that was on the board, it was tough going for them, Atta.
Yeah, you reflect and see what went wrong for Dhaka Dynamites. Defending champion Shakib Al Hasan winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. And once he decided that, initially it was okay. They didn't start at the blistering pace. It was the last 10 overs, the back end of the match, or rather that inning that Rangpur Riders were in. 143 runs in the last 10 overs, really taking the game away. 201 run partnership. Yeah, Christopher Henry Gill, 146 in 69 deliveries. Demolished the bowling. 18 sixes and 5-4. The thing was McCullum, 51 of 43. And that did the trick for Rangpur Riders.
That young girl in the white t-shirt on the right, she'll be playing as an actress in a cricketer's role film. The film release date is the 22nd of December 2017, and the full name is Aki and Her Friends. That's the film name. The director is Moshigul Islam, the broadcast partner is GTV, and the digital partner is Rabbit Hole. So that's that young lady in the white t-shirt on the right. She'll be starring in a new movie out on the 22nd of December. And in the air, there's acres of space. Nobody's going to get there. And he lives to fight a couple more deliveries. Sunil Narayan smiles on the faces of the Rangpur fielders, and why not? They're in a lovely position. Leading edge, looking to heave that over the onside and finding one of the only gaps in that onside field. They really do have to go at almost everything now. That rate's gone up to 14.04. Started off at 10.35 and they didn't go too far off it. The problem was the wickets that they lost. Down the ground, Jaharul, inside edge. Just a single.
Yeah, it was not an easy journey for Rangpur Riders to up to the final. They won 6 and lost 6 in the first 12 matches that they played, Rangpur Riders. Out of those, 5 were very close wins. So they really had to work very hard to ensure that they go on to get first to qualify in the top 4 and then realize that yes, was that opportunity, and they grabbed that with both hands. They had to win 2 knockout games, don't forget that. I mean, they came when they were needed. Dhaka Dynamites here. They beat 2 very good teams, Khulna Titans and Kumilla Victorians, to get a place in the final, and they've done wonderfully well. 92 for 7.
Congratulations.
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের চেয়ে উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
লাইফ বয় দিনে 5 সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিয়ে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস, মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
লাইফ বয় দিনে 5 সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিয়ে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়
দুটি মেন্টাস অরেঞ্জ কিনলেই একটি স্পিন টস ফ্রি। খাও মেন্টাস, ঘুরাও স্পিন টস।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
কি হচ্ছে এসব? চাইলেও লিখবেন, না চাইলেও লিখবেন ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লিখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট অ্যান্ড ফাস্ট।
লাইফ বয় দিনে 5 সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিয়ে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়
Winners were captained by Mashrafi Mortaza, so he's had a lion's share of captaining and winning. And if he wins here, he's won 4 out of 5. Outstanding leader, isn't he?
Yeah, and playing for 3 franchises. His leadership qualities that we always talk about, that's sliced away to third man for a single. Yeah, exceptional. Always praised in all formats of the game initially, and then this shorter format. He excels, and particularly at a time of strife, there, well, it's not been very good for the Dhaka Dynamites owners. Understandably, a bit disappointing, but that is the whole thing. It's a game of cricket, and the game wins. And then the crowd are here. They enjoy some wonderful performance by Chris Gayle and McCullum, and they're hoping that Zorl and Naran can take them to a position from where they can maybe try and challenge this. It's going to be tough.
Definitely tough. You'll need another Chris Gayle out there to do that. 114 from 47 balls. That is definitely asking for too much. And the other thing is, they're doing it in singles and twos when they need boundaries. So this is not good. But how one-sided has this final turned out to be, Shami? We were expecting this to be a much tighter contest. You reckon when 206 for 1 was on the board that was the clincher, that score?
Yeah, I think that put the pressure on the Dhaka Dynamites, and the early loss of wickets, that was, nailing off it so early on. It just could not come out of that initial negative form that they went into. It's just something that the latter order batsmen did just not have the opportunity to really make a point of it. It was too early in the day to lose wickets. Disappointing for a lot of the Dhaka fans here. Locals have been disappointed, but they have been enthralled by some wonderful batting from Chris Gayle and McCullum.
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed because they're supporting the home side. But only consolation, as you said, is that they have seen a truly outstanding innings, a rare innings from Chris Gayle. He's got 200s out of the last 3 innings he's played, which is brilliant.
Well, that's cheeky. They have to try these innovations. On any other day, that would have come off. It's just the patch, the period of play they're going through at the moment, that even those little laps and the scoops attempted not contacting the bat.
Look at the crowd. I think this is another aspect of the AKS BPL 2017, which is powered by Shah Cement. The fact that the crowds have turned up in their numbers. That's a full toss. Will that be called a no ball? Well, are the umpires going to have a chat? Not sure.
Well, he's looked up and gone towards the square leg umpire inquiringly. Square leg umpire reckons it's okay.
Yeah, I think it was dipping. But again, if you look at the crowds have been brilliant in Dhaka. The crowds were brilliant in Chittagong. Well, I wasn't there in Sylhet, so I wouldn't know what it was. But this has been brilliant. And this is part of the success story of Bangladesh cricket. If you can draw your crowds to watch your cricket, that means you're doing well.
Absolutely. They are doing well in the international format. The team, the national team, and the domestic, this is possibly going down the leg side. Half an appeal there from Rubil Hussain. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Roshan. I think cricket has taken off big time in Bangladesh. And despite the fact that you're not in Sylhet, it was a wonderful ground, a new addition to the international arena, very picturesque. And in addition, the crowds were all there, pitching outside leg stump. So a question of a leg before does not arise at all.
So last ball of the over, 98 for 7. This time he swings it away on the onside. They'll only get a single, so it's a good over, 7 runs. Good over, that is for Rangpur, 99 for 7.
Lux, জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
লাইফ বয় দিনে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। ইয়ান্ডো মিউজিক, ডাউনলোড দ্য নাম্বার 1 মিউজিক অ্যাপ নাও, এক্সক্লুসিভলি রবি এবং এয়ারটেল ইউজারদের জন্য। নো মানি ফর মিউজিক।
লাইফ বয় দিনে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। ইয়ান্ডো মিউজিক, ডাউনলোড দ্য নাম্বার 1 মিউজিক অ্যাপ নাও, এক্সক্লুসিভলি রবি এবং এয়ারটেল ইউজারদের জন্য। নো মানি ফর মিউজিক।
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Scintillating stuff from Chris Gayle. And this is a huge shot, a big one. And that's going to go a long, long way. Well, maybe it's too little too late. That's the maximum. Just going underneath that one is Zorul and gets the elevation, gets the distance. And let's go down and join Maria.
এই পুরো টুর্নামেন্ট জুড়ে ক্রিকেট ফ্যানরা অপেক্ষা করেছে ক্রিস গেল এবং ম্যাককালামের পারফরম্যান্স একটা বড় পার্টনারশিপ দেখার জন্য। বাট ডেফিনেটলি ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটস সেটা আজকে আশা করেনি। আপনারা বুঝতেই পারছেন ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটসের জার্সি থেকে যে আমি এখন ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটসের ফ্যানের মাঝখানে বসে আছি। আপনার কাছে জানতে চাই যে ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটস, আপনি কেন পুরো টুর্নামেন্ট জুড়ে ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটসকে সাপোর্ট করেছেন?
ওকে, নট অনলি দিস টাইম, প্রতি বছরে আমি ঢাকাকেই সাপোর্ট করি। ঢাকা ইজ মাই ফেভারিট সিটি। আমি ঢাকার মানুষ, আমি ঢাকাতেই বড় হওয়া, কাজেই ঢাকাকেই আমি সারা জীবন সাপোর্ট করে যাব। এবং হারুক জিতুক ডাজন্ট ম্যাটার, আমি ঢাকার খেলা দেখতে সবসময় আসবো।
ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটসের আজকে বুম বুম আফ্রিদির জন্য আমরা অপেক্ষা করছিলাম। সাকিব আল হাসান বা ইভেন লুইস, তাদের কারো কাছ থেকে কোনো পারফরমেন্স পাইনি। মন খারাপ লাগছে খুব?
হ্যাঁ, খুব মন খারাপ তো লাগবে। আমি সবসময় সাকিব আল হাসানের সবচেয়ে বড় ফ্যান। ঢাকা আমার হোম। আজকে ঢাকা পাচ্ছে না, জিততে খারাপ লাগছে। তো মাশরাফি আছে রংপুরে, আমাদের টিম কান্ট্রিকে ইউনাইট করছে, তো ওটার জন্য একটু খুশি আছি।
বাহ, আপনার কাছে জানতে চাই ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটস এখন তো আর জিতবার তাদের কোনো সুযোগ নেই, তারপরেও জানতে চাই যে ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটস যদি আজকে জিততো তাহলে আপনি কি করতেন, কিভাবে সেলিব্রেট করতেন?
I was just wishing যে ঢাকা জিতবে আজকে। বাট রংপুরের সব প্লেয়াররা তো আমাদের দেশের প্লেয়ারও, কিছু সবই মাশরাফি ছিল ওখানে।
Well, thank you very much, thank you. And ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটস এবার পারিনি, আগামী বছর আশা করছি যে তারা অনেক ভালোভাবে আসবে। আর তারা তো অলরেডি 3বার চ্যাম্পিয়ন হয়ে গেছে। Now back to comment box.
Well, there's a leg by there. The runs. We saw a huge hit for a maximum early, but the required rate now shot up to 15.38. The writing is on the wall, I'm afraid, for the Dhaka Dynamites.
Well, when they lost their aggressive batsmen, when they lost their real stroke players, it was coming to this, Shamim, and I'm afraid, as you correctly said, this is now almost decided. Dhaka might want to play for their pride and may not want to be annihilated, so to speak, may not want to have a one-sided final. They would want to be seen to be making a fight. But I'm afraid that's not the case.
Well, no fight, that's for sure. But you're talking about annihilation. And they want to avoid that, of course. Just damage control and reduce the margin of defeat. Right-handers, Udana in eliminated 2 versus right-handers. A lot of balls angling away, as you keep on mentioning about his special type of bowling.
Yeah, he tends to go very wide of the crease and angles it across the right-hander, which has turned out to be a very effective delivery. That's the slow short delivery, but this time poorly directed. What he did well was he waited for it. Sunil Narayan watched it, waited for it, wasn't in any hurry. Look how he placed that shot. There you are, he just waits and then hits it.
Would have been a good ball to a right-hander, not to a left-hander. That's wayward, and despite the fact that there was hardly any pace on the ball, it was read well by Sunil Narayan and swung around very nicely. The runs are coming now, but I'm afraid it's happening a little too late in the day.
Well, always in a final involving teams such as Dhaka and Rangpur, you would expect it to be tighter, you would expect it to be closer. So if a margin of about 30 to 40 runs would mean that it is a domination by the other side. And mind you, Dhaka has some really good players in that batting lineup. Evan Lewis to start with, Kieron Pollard, Shahid Afridi, then the captain Shakib Al Hassan. I mean, you got some brilliant players, and look at the bowling lineup, the spinners.
Well, overall, if you look at it on paper, they would have been one of the strongest teams on show, and they had showed that during the previous games, and they were pretty adept with ball and bat. But when it came to the crux, that's what's happening. They just can't get ball on bat on ball rather, and 14 overs done, 112 for 7.
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
খোলা পরিবেশে মুরগির পিছনে ছুটাছুটি করলে কি রিয়েল চিকেনের মজা পাওয়া যায়?
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস। মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
ভাবনা থেকেই ভালো কাজের শুরু। অ্যান্টিঅক্সিডেন্ট ও ফ্লেভোনয়েড সমৃদ্ধ এক অসাধারণ ব্লেন্ডের ফ্রেশ প্রিমিয়াম টি খুলে দেয় ভাবনার দুয়ার।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
To win, they came in as the favourites. So, as far as Rangpur was concerned, let's look at them. They had nothing to lose. They were coming in as the underdogs. Of course, they had a good side, but out of the two, even when we were coming to the ground, everyone said Dhaka. So, it's a very, very tough billing, and it's difficult to live up to that expectation.
Yeah, Rangpur just went with the momentum, didn't they? They're just peaking at the right time. That's the slow one, well disguised by Mashri Murtaza. Just bowled those so very well, just 109 kilometers per hour, rolling his fingers on that, and not allowing the batsman any kind of pace at all to play a shot.
See, the thing about Rangpur, I think you said it correctly about the momentum. They had 2 big wins, and it was swinging their way, and the top 3 batsmen were all amongst runs, and that was just what they wanted. That, to me, was going to be their big factor coming into the final.
It's paid off big time. Talking about big time, big shots, well done again. That's commitment. They know they've got a lot of runs to play with. Still the fielders throwing themselves about. Excellent.
Yeah, good fielding. So this is where I think Rangpur really scored a lot of points. The fact that Gale was in good form, Johnson Charles got 100, Brendan McCallum put his hand up at the right moment, hitting that 70 plus runs in that last game and today. So that was going to be a fairly tough ask, tough challenge, and it had to be the 3 spinners of Rangpur to contain them. And that's why I was a bit surprised that Shakib did not bowl at a vital time.
Yes, indeed. Left himself till the last over to bowl his third. It was incredible. Just striving for the Yorker, the batsman dancing down, making the low full toss. One is all that they're going to get. And this is just meandering along at the moment, isn't it, Roshan?
Yeah, very little to play for as far as Dhaka are concerned. Now they ask, he's 92 of 33, and if we're going on over rates, runs per over, 16.73, high percentage of this crowd will be disappointed. They're all Dhaka fans, I can tell you.
Not all of them. There are quite a substantial amount of Rangpur Riders fans there. You can see the flags there. And the way they've stayed back, it seems that Rangpur supporters are here in numbers too.
Unless they've shifted their allegiance. I mean, they've seen Rangpur winning.
Well, inside part of the bat has brought them 4 fortuitous runs. Well, they'll take it. Doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come.
Yeah, that's true. Again, the cutter just getting an inside edge, just past the leg stump. Great effort by the keeper. Well, that can happen. Mashrafi knows that T20 cricket is not about good balls. It's about the shots. It's about the luck sometimes. It's about the runs you make and how you make. When I say how you make, it doesn't matter whether it's a good shot or a bad shot. What is important is the runs they get.
Well, 24 days of cricket, double headers, few days off in the middle. We've had a long run, almost 1 month and a few days of excellent cricket. Oh, that's going to be signaled wide. Par extending his arms.
Well, he bent his back. He was just trying to bowl that short ball, surprised him. Well, as you said, this BPL has been a long one, but well done. Well done to the production. Well, it is Total Sports Marketing. They have combined with Bangladesh Cricket Board to come up with an absolutely brilliant product that has gone around the world, appreciated by a lot of people. And some great pictures, courtesy these people, our friends, manning those cameras.
It's stroked down the ground just for another run. There's just singles at the moment. The crowd's been very patient. It's been a little disappointing because they expected a tighter match in the finals. You'd want them to actually hope that the local team would perform much better, but this has been one of those off days for the Dhaka Dynamites. Come at a wrong time for them, but all credit to the Rangpur Riders. They're riding high and they're heading towards the magnificent trophy we saw a short while earlier. Cameraman on around the ground. And another single to finish off. Over number 15. It's 122 for 7.
Sunshine smile makes me feel this way when I can't see through, when I feel it blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
La 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 life boy dile পাঁচ সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয় লাইফ বয়
খোলা পরিবেশে মুরগির পিছনে ছুটাছুটি করলে কি রিয়েল চিকেনের মজা পাওয়া যায়?
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস। মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
লা 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 লাইফ বয় দিলে পাঁচ সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয় লাইফ বয়।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম বাবা, বিয়েটা করেই ফেললাম, দোয়া করবেন।
look at the number of networks that are picking this up, and Total Sports Marketing should be congratulated, and so should Bangladesh Cricket Board for giving an absolutely brilliant product to be taken around the world, and I'm sure it's watched by billions of people. Again, another look: Bangladesh, the Middle East, the Caribbean, Pakistan, UK, US, Sub-Saharan Africa, look at Korea, Japan, China, Russia. My goodness, it's everywhere.
And on the Rabbit Hole BD YouTube channels, you're getting it all over the world. Canada, USA, Australia, New Zealand, Italy, Republic of Ireland, Spain, Turkey, Greece, Germany, all in Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Afghanistan. And the Bangladesh Premier League coming to you.
So it's a global event, in other words.
Absolutely. That's hit away, but there is some protection in the deep.
And the thing about it, Shamim, is that there are lots of countries that really don't play cricket there, but wanting to watch the BPL in high demand. That is wonderful. Germany, Greece, I've never heard them play cricket.
Well, I think it's more the Bangladeshi diaspora that they may be targeting, and maybe get some new ones interested in the game. Why not?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure. But it is outstanding. It's brilliant. And just take a look at that. Jairul Islam, he is concentrated a lot on the leg side.
Could have gone anywhere. We're talking about the Bangladeshi diaspora. It could be the subcontinental diaspora, the Indians, the Pakistanis, Sri Lankan.
Absolutely.
You're off home tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, we tried that and almost got a knock onto his chest. Could have gone anywhere. Yeah, well, you enjoyed your stay here? Almost a month.
I really enjoyed the cricket. Great hospitality. Lovely team of people to work with. So what more can you ask for?
You tell me. It's been a pleasure having you here, Roshan, and we've all enjoyed all our commentators from all around the world. He's not getting hold of that one. Just another single as the ball trickles away into the deep. Disappointed faces, of course, for the Dhaka Dynamites. Karan Pollard there.
Quite a few people to thank at the back as well. Quite a few at the back.
Yeah, well, quite a few at the back, and we've been doing a lot of commentary around. I wish you could show them the people who have been working to our right and all over.
We got quite a few to say thank you. Adar Ali Khan, kind to give me a tie. And we got Iftiar, who's here with us, doing commentary. Tino Mawai, of course, our producer. Yeah. Oh, the most versatile man. And he knows everything.
Must mention Param, our director downstairs. He's the boss downstairs. He can take us off air just as he did then.
Oh, yes, indeed. We forgot. But he knows. He knows.
Well, into the last ball of the 16th over. It's been a bit of an anticlimax, to say the least, because the Dhaka Dynamites have not been able to live up to their expectations, the desire, the anticipation of their supporters. That's the magnificent trophy that we see up there, and that will go, it seems at the moment, unless something absolutely earth-shattering happens, is going to go to the Rangpur Riders. But fighting till the end, that's good to see for the Dhaka Dynamites players. Sunil Narayan on strike. Goes Yahoo, misses it altogether, and that completes over number 16. It's 127 for 7, and time for the Boshundara LP Gas strategic timeout.
আলোকিত করছে সারা বাংলাদেশের অগণিত সম্ভাবনাকে। আলোর এই সীমানা ছাড়ানো জার্নিতে প্রতিটি মানুষের সাথে আছে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়, it's a sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়,
নতুন কুরকুরে আমেরিকান স্টাইল ক্রিম এন্ড অনিয়ন, চিজ, ক্রিম আর অনিয়নের এমনই কম্বিনেশন যা দারুণ স্বাদে সবাই হয় আপন।
তাহলে সোমবার
আমার ভাগ্নির জন্য রোববারই হয়ে যাবে।
কুরকুরে খাও, ফ্যামিলি বানাও।
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়,
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়, বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা, লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়,
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখে নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়,
At the moment, very first time they managed to go on to play the final, and it looks like from here on that they will go on to lift the trophy. Outstanding effort.
It really has been. And let's not forget that with 2 or 3 games to go at the league stage, they were struggling to make just the playoffs, let alone going along and winning the first playoff, the eliminator, and then beating Camilla and then coming to the final and performing as they have. It really has been a fairy tale story for them. Well led by their captain, Mashrafi Mortaza. Oh, we called wide. Looking for that wide Yorker. Bowled a couple of really good ones yesterday, and I think he got away with a couple as well, but that one quite correctly called wide by umpire Riazuddin. This man has been fighting alone. Jahurul came out and was aggressive from ball 1, 47 from 35. He is outside edge. Chris Gale couldn't get down there. Puts the big size 11.5, maybe 12 on it. You just get the one.
Yeah, would have been a wide. And he got himself hurt, remember that. But he was lucky that he didn't step on the ball. Yeah, well, I think Mashrafi Mortaza had done wonderfully well as a captain. He was the captain of Dhaka Gladiators when they went on to win the first edition of BPL 2012. Again the captain, defending champion Dhaka Gladiators, went on to defend it in 2013. Didn't have a BPL in 2014, but in 15 again he changed team, switched team, and went on to play for Kumilla. Champions again. Last year, Shakib Al Hassan was the captain of Dhaka Dynamites when they lifted the trophy. And again, this time around, he's changed teams. Mashrafi Mortaza. Oh, what a yoka! On the money! There he is. He must be a very happy and pleased man, and it looks like that he's going to once again pick up the trophy. Have a look at this delivery. Beautifully bowled.
That's a beautiful Yorker. There is not much you can do with that other than try and squeeze it out like he did. But just 14 for Sunil Narayan, 129 for right now, Dhaka Dynamites.
This is sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
La 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 life boy dile পাঁচ সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয় লাইফ বয়
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে
ঠিক তাই ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না।
নে তুইও নে।
মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যে লবণে মাথা খোলে।
লা 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 লাইফ বয় দিলে পাঁচ সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয় লাইফ বয়।
Abu Hada, the new batsman. What a beautiful delivery. You want to bowl a Yorker, you need to bowl just like that. In the Yorker box, in the bottom of the leg stump. Excellent. Just going back to Mashrafi Mortaza, so out of the 4 tournaments, 4 edition of BPL, he's lifted the trophy already thrice. He's just been brilliant as a captain. Whoever he has played for, he's ensured that he's got the hands on the trophy, not once, not twice, but thrice already. And this time around, it will be the 4th time when he go and grabs the trophy out of the 5 times. That's an excellent record as a captain. He took over Bangladesh one-day captaincy from Mushfiqur Rahim just before the World Cup, the ICC World Cup, and certainly changed the fortune of Bangladesh team. And since then, Bangladesh, especially in one-day format, have not looked back. It's just been brilliant. And you got to take your hats off for Mashrafi Mortaza.
He's a real fighter. Being plagued by injuries. That's 50 for Jawahirul. He's really fought hard. And from ball 1, he came out there, expressed himself. 50 from 37 for him. Congratulations from his teammates, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough for the Dhaka Dynamites. 2 sixes, 4 fours, and just 12 dot balls in those 37. 50 not out at a strike rate of 135. But the equation still remains. 75 they need from 20 balls. Uses 2 sixes, over long on there, and all his boundaries, as you can see on that graphic on the onside.
Straight onto the stump. So another wicket goes. Trying to be a little bit cheeky, but he has played a good knock.
Unfortunately, hitting that straight into the leg stump. He had the right idea, scooped the ball well enough, but unfortunately into the leg stump with cannon. 38 balls for his 50. It was a fighting knock, but nobody to support him. 132 for 9.
La 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 life boy dile পাঁচ সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয় লাইফ বয়।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে
ঠিক তাই ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
La 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 life boy dile পাঁচ সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয় লাইফ বয়।
আজ আমার গোটা দেশের বিশ্বাস আমার উপর, আর আমার বিশ্বাস কিনলের উপর। বিশ্বাস প্রতিবিন্দুতে কিনলে।
La 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 life boy দিলে পাঁচ সময় জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয় লাইফ বয়।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে
ঠিক তাই ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
It's been lovely to have you around, Thank you for being here. And a wonderful time in the box.
Thank you, Atta. It's been brilliant. End of the 17th, 132 for 9. Yeah, it's been a great time, Atta. I must say thank you very much to all that have been involved, the broadcast team, the fans have been brilliant. I've enjoyed my time once again in Bangladesh, and I even got something to take home from me, courtesy of the president of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, Mr. Nazmul Hassan. Thank you very much for organising this for us, Atta. But truly speaking, it's been a fantastic experience. I've enjoyed myself, the cricket's been good, and I hope to be back soon, sooner than soon.
Yeah, it was great. Great to have you and the rest of the commentary team. I think we've got a really good team up here. We gelled together nicely. Fantastic tournament, no question about that. Look at the number of sixes, the hundreds from the bat of Christopher Henry Gale, the world records. It's been outstanding. And Rangpur Riders, yes, that's Safan Sobhan, which is waving. He must be a very happy and pleased, sitting right next to his dad. For the very first time, Rangpur Riders go on to play the final and go on to eventually pick up the silverware. Absolutely brilliant.
Tucked away. It'll be 4. It's not going to be enough. But consolation, the captain back on the field of play. Just sliding down the leg side. Nicely turned away. Takes them on to 136. Here's Mr. Nazmul Hassan, CB board president, and some directors from his board and from the BPL governing council. Really held a truly exciting season 5 of the BPL. Swung away. Low full toss will just be 1. So looking for 2, Kali. Quite eager to get back to the non-strikers. Ryder already not interested. Well, it was certainly set up after the first innings to be a truly exciting final. You mentioned about bits and pieces of the batting order of Dakar and how they've done well earlier on in the tournament. Certain batting partnerships at the top of the innings. Wasn't to be today. 180, 190. We knew it was going to be tough to chase.
Yeah, it was the 6 machine. Christopher Henry Gale. 18 sixes, a world record. He beat his own record. Earlier it was 16 sixes in an innings. Beg your pardon, 17 for Bangalore in IPL.
He's broken a lot of records in the last 3 innings. That's that man. And he just goes from strength to strength to strength to strength. A couple of half centuries at the beginning of the tournament when he joined the team late. And then he had a bit of a dry spell after that. But my oh my, as he come to the party just when the team needed him to. Sure, that could be called wide. And is.
Yeah, not only him, look at what Brendan McCullum did early in the tournament, nothing much, and then he really came into form when the team needed it, the knockout phases, and he started producing runs from the bat, and he started scoring runs very quickly. The right time for Rangpur Riders to come into form and pose a serious threat to everyone.
We mustn't forget McCullum. He was brilliant yesterday, good again today.
Ravi Bopara comes to my mind also. Runs with the bat, important wickets at the crucial stage of the game. It has been a very good team effort. Mohammad Mithun with the bat has been very good.
Yeah, it has been really a team effort. And again, it takes me back to the captain. But they didn't have a captain who was such a good leader. In my opinion, they may not have ended up where they have. That's the Dhaka Dynamites dugout, the home team, and you can see the disappointment painted all over their faces.
Inside edge. Yeah, but they'll be disappointed, surely. You know, they'll be disappointed. Dhaka Dynamite. They need to also feel that they've made it to the finals. After 18, it's 141 for 9.
वालेकुम सलाम अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
خلاص هذا شغال هذا كما في يذكرني يجيب هذا ده خبرت تسوي مقاس 52 يذكرني ولا لا شوف انت ينقص ولا لا هذا بعد تسوي
هذا نقص وقت مرتين.
ايوه
بعد تريد وقت؟
انا خبرت هذا 52 انا اشوف هذا بعد طويل
نص
انا يقول يمكن نسيان ولا
لا ما في نسيان هذا خيط وقت قصفه خلاص شوف هذا آخر قصفه
اذا يسوي هذا كده
مرة ثانية وقت؟
ما يبطل بس يسوي كده
بس
الحين يسوي
الحين دف
هذا النص انش ولا واحد؟
واحد انش
عادي بس سوي هذا وسوي
زين بكرة
يا بس حال هذا تونا اجي مرة ثانية كيف زحمة هنا انت سوي توين انتظر 5 دقائق
It was Sylhet sixes who started with the bang. Not 1, not 2, but 3 wins on the trot in Sylhet. Really fired up the tournament right from the word go. And who would have thought that Sylhet would not make it even in the later stages? So that is how exciting this tournament has been. You never knew who's going to go on to play in the playoffs, and then obviously the qualifiers and the eliminator, and then the final. Again, Apish in the air, just falling short of that fielder. Shohag Ghazi is the fielder. He's indicating that he missed it, didn't pick it up.
No, it took his time to move, and that's why he's just gesturing that. I think it maybe went into the lights or something. You won't see it from that shot, but only later when the ball's getting close to him will he try and get to it a little bit quicker. So 1 wicket to go before the Rangpur Riders can rally themselves and celebrate. Back down the ground, nobody down at long off, and that's going to be 4. No better place to hit a boundary than back past the bowler. I think he's had problems with his bat now, so there'll be a new bat coming on. Asking Isuru Dana if he would like a man back at long off. And that's exactly what's happening. He's moving the man back to long off. Fine legs coming into the circle.
Well, he asked for a bat after hitting that boundary. Be sure whether he's getting a new one, because I still see him with the same old bat. Why not? He's picked up the boundary. Again, a low full toss straight to the Ravi Gopara.
No. Yeah.
It's been one-sided. We've said this before and we've said it again. Now he gets a new bat. We're just waiting for it. Could have come up earlier because he indicated that he wants a new bat.
Sorry.
Well, let's see if that new Willer will get that ball to go a little bit extra.
One ball on the target. He's been very good. He finishes his 4 over spell, 2 for 25. It's 147 for 9.